So in this module, I want to show you how you can use competitors' reviews to your advantage to actually get ideas for your own products and ways you can differentiate your products, or ideas of how the customer is describing your competition that you could actually use in your own bullet points or points of things that you want to emphasize in your product. You can even get ideas for some of the photos or some of the language of the customer. So it's a really cool way to actually get some insights. This is stuff that companies used to have to spend tens of thousands of dollars doing focus group research on, that now it's just right at your fingertips on Amazon. And if you got the right tools, you can analyze this stuff really fast without having to read everything. So the first thing I like to do is I like to actually make sure that the reviews are real. And so I go to a website called fakespot.com. And fakespot.com allows you to install an extension to the Chrome browser that will give the reviews on Amazon a score of from an A to an F. And they basically analyze a number of criteria of reviews. How short are they? How close together were they all written? How old are some of them? How detailed are some of them? Are they all for the same product? Because as you know, sometimes on Amazon, you might have a product with 10,000 reviews and 9,900 of them are for a completely different product. And it's someone that's done some manipulation to actually merge some products together just to get something that looks like it's really good, because a lot of people don't dive deep into the reviews. They read the first page or two. They might read the first page or two of the positives, first page or two of the negatives, and that's all they read. And so they're taking advantage of that. And so there's a ton of manipulation that goes on, and FakeSpot can help you identify some of those. So I've already installed the extension onto the Chrome browser for this demo, but I just want to show you here the website of fakespot.com so you can actually see where to go. But then what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Amazon. Let me go into Amazon.com, and let's just say that we're going to sell an ab roller. So I'm going to type in the word ab roller up as a search term, and I'm looking for ideas on how can I improve an ab roller. What can I do with an ab roller? And you can see here from the Chrome extension, you can see where from FakeSpot, they're putting in a score. So this one has a review score. It has 12,000 reviews, but it's got a score of a D. Yeah, this one has a B, this one has a B, this one has it's unknown. Some other ones here, this one, that's the same one that was advertised as a D. That's the same one that was advertised as a B. Looks like the sponsored ads in the first group are almost the same. So anything that's an A or a B, I will take a look at. But if it's a D or an F, and usually if it's a C, I don't really want to analyze those reviews because I don't know that I can trust them too much. And I don't want to be making a lot of decisions based on some misinformation or bad reviews. So if I was going to sell an ab roller, I would take a look at some of these that have a B. Let's see if we can see one on here that even has an A. I don't see one that has an A. Oh, here's one that has an A. It's got 306 reviews. This one right here has an A. So those are all probably legitimate reviews, most likely, based on FakeSpot's algorithm. Here's another one below it. It's got 1,200, and it's got an A. So let's take a look at one of these. Let's just click on this one that's got 1,200 right here. So we're taking a look at this product now, and you can see that here again is the FakeSpot. It's got an A based on their analysis. And if you want, you can actually click into it, and FakeSpot will give you some additional information. It might take it a second here, but they're retrieving all the data. And if you clicked on the more information, FakeSpot will give you a whole breakdown here of some of the highlights and overview, detail, some helpful insights. But we're going to focus more on a different tool, which is the Helium 10 Review Downloader, which is this tool right here where it actually says Review Insights. So if I click on this, it's going to go in, it's going to analyze all the reviews for this particular product. And so you can actually do all reviews, all questions, you can do analysis, the product variations. You have several different options that you click on here and get some really cool data. So the date range right here, you can actually choose a date range. I like to do the last 90 to 180 days. So I'm gonna come back and go back as far as, let's just go to the first of the year right now. That'll be about 180 days from the time this is being done until let's say July 18th. And then you have some filters here where you can say only verified, which I usually click on. I only want verified reviews. Verified reviews are ones that people actually bought the product on Amazon. They didn't buy it somewhere else and come to leave a review. You can actually filter by ratings. You can look at all the positive ones or all the negative ones. What I'm going to look at first are all the positives. So I can do five star, and you can select multiple ones. You see how I selected the 5-star and the 4-star, and it'll show you a breakdown of them too here by percentage. You can also search if you wanted to look for reviews that have a certain keyword. You could do that. But as soon as I do this, so I'm looking at the positive reviews, the 4 and the 5-star, I can hit extract. And the Helium 10 tool is going to go through and it's going to pull all the reviews that match this criteria. So in the last year, there's been 22 reviews that match this criteria. So then I can read through these reviews if I want to, and I can get some ideas of what people are saying. They're saying that this is the same as doing a whole bunch of push-ups or something. So you can get ideas of what people are saying, like, you could use this ab roller is equivalent to doing push-ups without all the hard work, or something along those lines. It tightens your abs. You're doing your entire body. You can see all the phrases that they're talking about here. And it'll also show you the top phrases over here. In this particular case, because there's only a few reviews, it's only showing you a couple phrases. So let's go open this back up and actually not select a date range, and let's have it extract everything, just for example. So now I have 337 reviews. And you can see these are some of the top phrases here. So you can see over here that the better than was mentioned 9 times. So I'm like, I wonder what people are saying better than. So if I click on review analysis, I can scroll down here to where it says better than right here. I can open that up, and it'll show me all the reviews that mention better than. So for example, this is better than the standard ab roller. This is better than the mono wheels. This is better than a single wheel. This is better than the one wheel you used to use. So that's some important information that you could use in your copy. If you were doing something similar to this, saying, look, our 2-wheel ab roller is better than the 1-wheel or the single ab rollers because those are wobbly, or it's harder to keep your balance. You can see what people are saying here, and you can get some really good ideas of how you can differentiate your product and how you can even market your product. You can also, if this product had variations, you could actually come here and it would show you the variations and the reviews by variation, so you could get an idea of which variation might be selling the best, because usually the variation that has the most reviews is oftentimes the best seller. So if they have multiple colors, so let's go to let's just take an example of a portable makeup mirror, and let's see what comes up. So here we have a results of a portable makeup mirror, and let's take a look at this one here that has 15,000 reviews. I click on it and bring it up, and you can see that it has a variation, has a white color and a black color. And maybe you're thinking about doing a mirror like this, but you're not sure, should you do a black one or a white one? Well, if you actually come over here and to the review downloader and actually hit review insights. So if you come over here to the review insights, and I'm interested in the product variation, so the first thing I'm going to do is I've selected the 4 and the 5-star reviews. I'm going to hit extract reviews. It's going to take it just a second, and it came up with about 1,500 reviews. And if I want to see which of the variations these reviews are on, I can see that the white version has 1,300 of them, and the black version has 156. So most likely the white version is selling better. So if I was trying to decide on a color, I would probably go with the white version. Now this is not always true, because the black version could have been launched at a later date, and so it just hasn't caught up. But as a general rule of thumb, this will give you an idea of which variations are selling the best. And then you can come over here and see some of the phrases, like it says for travel, for traveling, perfect size, some of the common phrases, suction power. That might be an important feature. So if I want to see suction power, I could come here to review analysis, click on review analysis, and scroll down to suction power and see what people are saying about suction power. And see, people are saying it has great suction power, easy to remove. Only problem is the suction power. It could have been better, so that person's actually complaining about it, even though they gave it a 4 or 5-star review. Great suction power. The suction power worked. It's enough to keep it hanging on my mirror. So these are important features that you want to make sure that's in your product, and perhaps in your description, or in your photos even. You could demonstrate how this will stick on a mirror, even if it's upside down, or you could do some sort of cool demonstration in a video that shows how yours has a strong suction power, because obviously this is important to people. So you can see here by analyzing reviews some of the cool stuff that you can do. Now this one did have a fake spot of 10, so I would probably not trust some of these. This one is much, but I just want to show you this because it has a variation. So let's go back over to our ab roller. And let's take a look again at one of these guys that has an A or a B. Let's do this B one right here. It's got 16,000 reviews. Let's take a look at it and see what we can find. So let's take a look at this one. It's got 16,000 reviews. It's got a B rating from FakeSpot. So let's actually, so and it says here, even FakeSpot says this seller is approved. So they're saying this looks like it's a decent seller. So if I want to click on the Helium 10 tool, and I can, this time let's actually see what people are complaining about. Go to Review Insights. And this time, instead of doing the positive ones, I'm going to do the negative ones. I want to see what people are giving a 1-star or a 2-star for. And so, and I'm going to go, might as well just go all back in time and do only verified. I'm going to hit Extract Reviews. So we take a look here at all the negative reviews, and you can see what some of the people are saying here. Impossible to get was mentioned 3 times. So have been mentioned 3 times. Something about on the bar, it feels like. So you could actually come through to the review analysis, and you can actually come in here and you can take a look at these and see something about lower back. Someone's saying that they had lower back pain like a mother. This is a very sturdy made piece of gear, but they're saying it actually started hurting their back. This one's saying doesn't work well for me. It's too much strain on my lower back. So maybe you could find a way to actually make yours where it's less strain on the lower back, or you could emphasize that, hey, this is perfect if you've got back issues or something. Those are things that you could engineer or you could try to do in your product. You could also go to the questions here and you can analyze the questions that have been posted on it. Or you can go back and just scroll through all the different reviews here. This is all the negative ones. So you can see how you can use this Review Insights to really get an idea of not only things that you can improve, but also things that you can emphasize, or maybe gaps in the market where you can actually come in and create something where people are saying, I wish it had this, or I wish it had that. You can even enter a keyword here. So like if I want to take this filter back off, only verified, and let's say if someone is using the word wish, I wish it had, and let's extract, and we have, looks like a handful of reviews, 17, that said I have the word wish in it. So somewhere I could read through these reviews and I might be able to come up with where people are saying, I wish I wish something. And that could give you an idea of an improvement that you can make, or a differentiation that you can make. So you get the idea here how this is a very, very powerful tool to analyze. And I would do this on 3 to 5 of the main your main competitors, and create yourself a little database or a little spreadsheet on the side of what you're finding. And this can be a great way to really help you differentiate your product, find the opportunities, and sell more. So hopefully this has helped you, and we'll see you soon in the next module.